Welcome back to my kitchen, Judy's Keto Kitchen. Today is not a clean keto recipe. It's low carb, but you can make it clean keto. I am making a peach shortcake. Peach shortcake. Yes. And you can make it clean keto by making it a strawberry shortcake. I'm making peach because we have a peach tree that was here when we bought our house. Last year we got almost 200 pounds of peaches. So I froze a lot of them. I gave a lot away. A few years ago I had canned some. I really don't like it canned. But today I'm going to use some of the frozen peaches and make peach shortcake. So before I even do that, my shameless plug for my PSMF Blueprint for Weight Management book that Dr. Carl and I wrote together, and then my cookbook, Precision PSMF, with a lot of recipes to help you with implementing precision PSMF that's outlined in this book. It's the only way I have been able to lose weight and keep it off for the past 5 or 6 years now. All right, to start off, and again, I'm trying not to touch my iPhone because it gets crazy. I have 6 egg whites in here, and I'm going to beat that to a stiff peak. It's just egg whites, starting off slowly and then high. That's a stiff peak. When I'm doing my egg white breads for Precision PSMF, I usually do that for like 6 minutes. And since I'm editing my own film now, I will speed that up or cut it out, but that's the egg whites. You do the egg whites first because now we're going to do the 6 egg yolks. And you can have the egg whites in the egg yolks, but you can't have any egg yolk in the egg whites when you're whipping them. So you're going to whip these up till a light color. You can see that the egg yolks are a light color. To that you add 30 grams of granular sweetener. I use xylitol because it's the only granular sweetener that doesn't give me horrible gastric issues. Both erythritol actually gives me heart palpitations, and allulose extreme gastric issues. So xylitol is the only granular. Now you're going to whip this off up until it gets very light and creamy in color. As you can see, that's very light, pale color. Now I'm going to add 30, actually that was 62 grams of xylitol, not 30, 62 grams of xylitol. I'm going to add 30 grams of egg white powder and 1 teaspoon of gelatin. I don't want it to go all over the place. I'll start off slow. Set that aside. Now we're going, to that I'm also, I forgot, a teaspoon of vanilla. I make my own vanilla extract. That looks good. How could I forget the vanilla? So now I'll bring it back. And we're going to fold the egg yolk mixture into the egg white mixture. We'll do about half first. The goal is to fold it in so that you don't ruin the egg whites, but you also don't want any white showing. I'll pour the rest of the egg yolk mixture in. And this is my sponge cake recipe. You can make it as a cake to frost. I've done jelly rolls with this. So fold all of this in. Try to get all the white lumps out. If you see any big lumps, try to Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't want to flatten the egg whites anymore. There's still some white lumps, but that's okay. So I'm going to, since this is a shortbread, shortcake, I'm going to do 2 8-inch cake pans, and because I don't want it thick, I want it thin. If I were just making a regular cake, I would probably just use 1 pan. but I'm going to put it into 2. I'm not sure if they're completely even, but they're close enough. If you didn't have these silicone pans, you could put it in a glass pan with parchment paper so that it would be easy to get out, or you could just put some parchment paper on a baking sheet and make a thin cake like that. So now these are going into a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to let them cool. And once they cool, we'll come back and we'll finish the shortcake. Well, the cake is out of the oven, so I have the 2 cakes here. And they're thin because I wanted them thin. If you wanted to make just 1 sponge cake, you could make 1 and frost it, or you could make the 2, frosting in the middle. Oh, what would be good would be, ooh, I didn't think of this. 1 cake with strawberries and whipped cream. Top it with another one with strawberries and whipped cream. Oh, okay. I'll be making that someday soon. And for me, I think frozen strawberries would actually be better than fresh, but anyway, I'm going to make separate shortcakes for today. So I'm just going to cut a small piece. Now I'm using this little dish. This dish is a set from my mother and father's wedding dishes. And Carl and I will be married 30 years this year, and my parents had been married 50 years when we got married, so these dishes are 80 years old. And I love using them. It reminds me of my mom and dad. So I'm just going to cut a small piece. Because it's a morning and I don't need a lot of dessert in the morning. And on top of this, these are the peaches. These are I froze these peaches. Unfortunately, I did not peel them before I froze them because over 100 pounds of peaches, I didn't really have all that much time. So I'm going to put a few peaches on here, get some of the juice too. Put a couple peaches and maybe some of the juice. These are just peaches, no sweetener, nothing. Again, if you're using strawberries, I would probably use frozen ones. The fresh ones are nice, but they're not going to be as sweet and juicy as frozen ones. But now I'm going to make whipped cream. So I had put the beaters and the bowl in the refrigerator to make sure it's nice and cold. And then I have heavy whipping cream. Now, we don't normally have dairy, but the only size heavy whipping cream the store had was this huge one. So now I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own whipped cream. I don't know. I don't think I have to stir it, but shake it, whatever. So I'm not measuring. I'm just going to put whipped cream in here, some of the heavy whipping cream. Now, I think I'll put a little vanilla in it, so now you just whip it. Whip it good. Start off slow. Trying to have it not splatter everywhere. Increase the speed slowly. Don't whip it too much because then you're going to get butter. So then you just put a little bit of whipped cream on top of this. As I said, I don't like a lot of whipped cream. Oh, that looks so good. Now I get to try it. This is the best part, is trying it. All right, now because this has skin on it, I wonder how. I can't wait. This is going to be so good for dessert tonight. Peach Shortcake. Low carb, not clean keto. Substitute with strawberries or even blueberries and you've got clean keto. Enjoy.